Good day and welcome to another how-to video brought to you by Finwise. My name's Tiens and I'll be your guide today. Today's topic is how to set up a remote desktop connection to a PC or server. First off, we need to know two things. Firstly, you need to know what the external address is of your PC or server, or either the IP address. Now, an external name or CNAME is usually something, for example, as you would have internally, you would have something called server 1, or externally you would have remote.server1.co.za. Now you can get these details from your server administrator. And now secondly, you would need to know if you have login details for that server. Sometimes your administrator will need to grant you access for remote connection to that server, but of course you would have to double check with your network administrator. Now it's quite simple. Once we have these details, it's actually a simple setup. All you need to do is click on Start. Now if you have Windows 7, in the search bar at the bottom you can type in remote and you should see remote desktop connections. Now if you do not and you still have Windows XP, what you can do is you can either click on Start, click on All Programs, Accessories, and simply go to Remote Desktop Connections. Once you open that, here it basically says computer. You would type in your computer's external address, of course if you're external the network at home or on the road. Now an example would be server 1 for example, or server 2 .domain.co.za or .com, depending on what the domain is. Of course this detail will be provided to your or by your network administrator. Now as an example I will use server 1 again, server1.domain.com, and now you would click connect. In this case it will fail, so you'll basically get a pop-up as follows stating username, password. Of course these details are supplied by your network administrator. Now as I explained in my previous video, always when you log into a remote desktop connection, remember to go domain/username. As you would see here, the domain went down here, so you know that it actually accepted the domain and it will connect. Then of course your password, and if needed you can tick remember my credentials. In my previous video I did not tick this because I usually log in with different users credentials to test certain things, but if it's only you using that laptop or PC, I would suggest ticking that. Of course this is the unsecure method. If anybody has access to your laptop, they can of course immediately have access to your remote server connections. So it's of course your choice. But by clicking OK, you should basically establish a connection to your network. And that's it, as simple as that. Thank you very much. Cheers.